Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Monday night and a surprise live. Why am I doing this on a Monday night? Well, it's probably the only night this week, other than tomorrow night, that we'll be able to stream. Friday night, I will not be here, sadly, so I'm making up for it tonight. So I appreciate you guys joining me here tonight. Yes, indeed. One of those rare instances where the schedule was thrown off a bit, but pleased that you guys are here. Thank you so much. And we've got Kevin Hawthorne from Lakeland, Florida is here. Zardoz is here. Two Brothers Stacking is here. Good to see Two Brothers. Check out his channel. The Great Liquid Electrum is here. Yes, indeed. Although it would be nice to interview Elon. Thank you, with Liquid. It's something that, I kind of haphazardly joked around. But anyways, Stephen is here. Stephen, good to see you. Welcome, Stephen. God's money. Welcome. All right, we're going back in time. I'm going to chip away at these older comments. We're going to get down to the very last one of these sooner or later, one of these days. J Silver Channel says, interesting. Gold, Silver, and Platinum says, buy one epic. Yes, indeed. They are epic indeed for sure. And Rich Callie says on this, my silver story. I posted a video about this a long time ago about what made me get into stacking and collecting. He says, I too have collected since I was a kid in the 1960s, but never got bars struck with U.S. silver coins and bank wrap penny rolls. Great collection. You are a collector if you are a stacker. You would show the size of your collection, and you didn't show your favorite single pieces and only a part of your collection. Yes, indeed. I ended up showing my full stack later, though, about 10 years after this. But anyways, Chuck and Plata is here. Good to see you. James Smith is here. We have Clifton Murphy is here, and Annie Oakley is with us tonight, and Hillbilly Stock Picks is here. And good to see a lot of good folks here tonight, as well as Sabinator. And Steve C is at work. Yes, indeed. Thanks, Steve C, for popping in tonight. I appreciate you guys. All right. We're answering some older comments. A few of them, just a few. And we'll get into today's comments. And here we've got Jeff Farr, 7, from 11 years ago, says, your body needs bacteria to digest food. I don't think silver can distinguish between good and bad bacteria. I don't know how this could be good for you, but maybe it is maybe a good alternative to antibiotics since those are taken orally. Keep up the great videos. Yes, indeed, that's true. And I kind of was careful about taking it since then because, I just don't know enough because I have heard that as well, too. My Silver Journey is here. Good to see you, My Silver Journey. Long time no see. James River Fossils is here. Welcome. We got James Smith and MM126 is here. Welcome, guys. And good to see Calvin Cooper. A little surprise live on this Monday night. Yes, indeed. Wolf Dog says, I ordered on day 1 and have yet to receive. I recently got an email stating it would be July 25th. U.S. Mint disappoints video there about that set. On one of the sets that is very long time shipping. Good minters and planners like running out of silver to make eagles now, running out of boxes to send them now. Yes, a lot of different things with supply chains, even way back when, for sure. Yes, indeed. Good to see Neil Ferrara. Good question. Who's running the country? There was nobody to greet Netanyahu when he arrived at the airport. We really don't know who's in control right now. That's a really good question, that's for sure. Crazy. Thank you, Two Town Stacker. Yes, appreciate it. Yes, I'm glad you're here. Thank you, and glad you're here on this extra live tonight. I will not be here Friday, so I'm broadcasting today in its stead. And I like to sometimes throw it off anyway, just because might get a little different crowd tonight, and we do. So they're very good. Glad you guys are here. We got Zardoz is here too. If you're receiving this transmission, you are the resistance. That's right, exactly, sir. Pure Plata. What is the best, fastest way to order the horse? Out of context, I'm not sure how to order the horse. You're talking about you're the horse? I'm not sure, but anyways. And Miss Silver Journey with the first super chat of the night. Thank you, My Silver Journey. He says, sorry I haven't been around much lately. My channel is getting to be a real handful. I understand, My Silver Journey, and thank you so much for popping in tonight. I appreciate you, and thank you for your super chat. I'm going to give you 5 push-ups in your honor. Yes, indeed. I'm glad Clear Lake Drive is here, and Tony Erickson is here. Tony, I hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope you're out of the hospital. And Dominican Peso is reading 44 to 1. Wow. for the Dominican pesos to the dollar. So let's give 5 push-ups for my silver journey. And thank you for that, my friend. Here we go. All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, was Michael K in here earlier as well? Yeah, Michael K is here. Michael K is here too. Good to see Michael K. Sorry I didn't see you there. Very good, very good. And let's see here. Never placed on the U.S. Mint, but from what I've heard from quite a few people, this is the new norm. Yeah, they've had their share of issues over the years for sure, as you can see, for definitely. And thank you. All right. Thank you, Red Crawler. Appreciate that, watching that video. Thank you, my friend. And Joe Harvey, I'm here. Very nice thing to do. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you watching this one. We're going to get into today's videos here in a moment. The 92 Freightliner. Salivate, you have the Warbird design from Chris Dwayne. No, I did not get that one, but I did like that design. For sure. All right. Let's see here. Yes, I didn't see the whole interview, but I heard she stonewalled pretty greatly. I'm back in tomorrow for a checkup and a shot in my neck. So it's still neck problems. Man, I was hoping that other surgery would have solved your issues, but it sounds like it's an ongoing problems with the neck. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Hang in there. We're praying for you and thinking of you through this. MCR Fuse, I really appreciate you buying that round, Salivate. And what is nickel silver? Nickel silver is essentially base metal. It's kind of a nickel and copper variant. Brian Beats All says on this, the Glenn Beck silver medal, says, interesting. I was totally expecting there to be a comment war about politics and whatnot, but there isn't. Yeah, amazingly enough, there wasn't at the time. A lot of people really didn't know who Glenn Beck was back in that day. I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you, Donna Robinson, and good to see Jonathan Olhert. Welcome. I like to sometimes do these on an off night as well too, to get a different crowd here from time to time. So appreciate some of the new folks popping in here. Bobby Red says here, the Armenian Noah's Ark unboxing. Very nice. Love the Ark. Thank you. Thank you, Bobby Red. Yes, pretty cool pieces. Silver Shareholder. That Indian Buffalo is a very cool medallion. Is it exclusive or can they be bought somewhere? It's an exclusive. I've not found it or seen it anywhere. Maybe on eBay now, but it was a limited run, strictly through them. But, you know, a lot of those things are out there, so probably, who knows, probably eBay. M3 Silver, nice video. Can you make the same video, but for people outside of the U.S.? Well, I don't really know how we would do that. I think the principles are international, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. Margot Omlo, welcome, Margot. Welcome, good to see you. Good to see some new folks here. We got BC USA is here as well. Passport Bro is here. So is Ronald Perry. Good to see you guys. We're just answering some older comments and getting some new comments from today's video. So stay tuned for that. We're going to get there in a moment as we go through some of these. Let's see. We've got Joe Harvey. I'm here. Been trying to buy on a budget. I got a few nice deals on eBay. Very close to spot. Congratulations. If you're getting close to spot on eBay, you're doing really well for sure. Oh, yeah. Guys are wonderful. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. That's right. Must have showed the kitty in that video. I missed that old cat. That's for sure. Let's see. Thank you, Johnny Silver. This is different Johnny Silver from 11 years ago. And then another Johnny Silver. Very good. And we've got Mr. Silver Monster. Beautiful kitty. Maybe she wants to start stacking. Thanks for sharing. Great advice. Well, you called it. I never did expose the sex of the kitty. But indeed, after the kitty died, I decided for security reasons I could go ahead and release what the sex of the kitties was. Sabuni Silver. If I had one superpower, my feces would be 999 silver. That would be nice. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness gracious. Might not settle very well in the bowels though. Good to see HVAC Residential Basics. Good to see you. Welcome. This is how to buy silver when you're poor video from Silverfish VT. Says this, and I quote, Salivate, the thing about saving investing in silver when you are poor is there are no barriers to entry. Like most conventional investments, it's exactly right. There's a minimum deposit with most brokerages, a minimum deposit for CDs, but anyone can buy some Mercury Dimes. Exactly right. $500 to invest. Would you rather buy 2 shares or 1 share of AAPL or a tube of Silver Eagles? I wish more people with a few assets would see this. That's right, exactly. No barriers to entry. Excellent point, Silverfish VT. Riot is here. Good to see you. All right, very good. Nice. Nice, good to see you. And Bobby Red says, those gold bars and silver bars are awesome. Keep stacking. All right, we'll do. We're going to do that. We're going to keep on stacking, and I still have all the things that I bought in that video. Pure Plata JM bars can get prices sometimes. Nice video. Yes, indeed. They sure can. Best thing to do is just to shop around. Dinar is here. We've got Curtin Orr is here. Welcome, welcome. And let's see here. We've got this from Bodybuilders Chickens North 6121. Says this. It's a total apocalyptic collapse on this. Should you start stacking copper? It's the ultimate poor man's currency. Use copper rounds to buy or trade or hold on to the silver for larger purchases. The seller will be glad to get 1 ounce coin. So yes, you can start buying chickens with silver, but you can use the silver to buy a whole cow or horse. I recommend hoarding copper. Well, I don't think silver is going to get that expensive. But anyways, Dr. Who is here. Welcome. Good to see you. And Gerald Draper is here. Welcome, welcome. All right. Nice. All right, Jonathan. Very cool. Jonathan Ollert trying to impress his son. Nice. Well, very good. And good to see Gerald Draper is here. Cemetery Shop is slurping with us. Good to see you. All right. You know, and people want to know, you know, exactly where Biden is now. People are wondering, where the heck is Biden? Although they say he's doing okay, but who knows? But will he step out? Supposedly he's supposed to give a speech this week, but, you know, did you notice his resignation was not on official White House letterhead? It was on Joe Biden letterhead. Things that make you go, Things that make you go, Let's see here. All right. Moving forward, glad you guys are here with us tonight as we press on here. So that was from 20 hours ago. Now we're going into the comments from yesterday and today. And let's see, Richie Luxury is here with a lot of gold bars. And Michael K is waving to us all. So glad you guys are here. And Eagle Steve is here, sleeping with the fishes. That's right. All right. Yes, some are saying that he died. But I guess we'll find out very soon. Supposedly he's coming out sometime this week to make a statement. Season Infanson says gold is good, but all but silver goes a lot further against warding off vampires and werewolves. That's right. That's exactly right. Selling Waynes Jr. says here, 99% of my silver was bought when spot price was between $22 and $25 an ounce. Well, you're doing really good. That's awesome, Sel. Very, very good indeed. And let's see here. Let's see, very good. Things are getting stranger by the days indeed, Evil Cowboy. You're exactly right. Very, very true. And Kerry Taryn. Yeah, nobody met Netanyahu at the airport. Not even Kamala Harris met him. It's crazy. What a bizarro world we're living in. Being recently retired and now on a fixed income, inflation is a big deal for me. I doubt if I will be buying anything for quite a while, if ever again. The FUD effect doesn't apply to me. The world has become a crazy, scary place since I was a kid. Just holding on for dear life, and pain gets better. Yes. Hang in there, Carrie. Yep, that's right. Hang in there. That's right. Exactly right, Liquid Electrum. You nailed that. Right on target, for sure. All right. T the Silver Stacker says, strange times indeed, Sal. The coin shop owners I have been talking to are taking in a lot more silver and gold than they are selling. So it's not just here in my area. It is a lot of places as well, too. And T the Silver Stacker has been talking to a lot of coin shops. Check out his channel. Chad Wolf on this video from this morning says the following. I'm stacked up to hell, no buying. I'm an addict, had a plan to go on vacation this year, really planned on it, and everything but wound up buying gold instead. All right, there you go. He bought some gold instead of going. No, there's nothing wrong. It's good to go on vacation for sure. But yes, indeed. I understand that. All right. Liquid Electrum feels like a ghost is running the show, or we're about to get hit in the mouth. I know it's really scary. It sure is. But you know the thing is Biden was never in charge since Inauguration Day, and for that matter, neither was Kamala. I mean, it's just they're both puppets, and that's really what it boils down to. But yeah, it's crazy. Or Camel Toe Harris is really the more proper name for her, Camel Toe, who got where she is by doing one thing, and well, maybe multiple different things, depending on the Kama Sutra book. Practicing the arts of the Kama Sutra has probably got where Camel Toe where she is today, is my guess. Oh yeah, that's more likely the case. Hate hypocrisy. This is the paper market for sure. Who would sell physical gold or silver in such turbulent times? Yes, no, I understand. And there's some that made, like I mentioned, the Silver Lesson 13 is one example of somebody who did very well with it. But yes, indeed, let's see here. We have got Wasilla Stacker coming to us from Alaska. Says this: I'm jealous. I've still got 3 years of busting my ass at work. I will continue stacking hard until then. Well, congratulations on nearing retirement. Then the stacking process will go into reverse. I can't imagine any scenario where the economic or political situation in this world will ever get any better. Yes, I know. I tell you for sure. I agree with you. It does seem like even if Trump gets in there, it's going to take a lot of work, and he's going to have pushback even from some Republicans. So it's going to be a very tough hill to climb for sure. Wow, congratulations, Bass Fuser. Our base fuser just started stacking a month ago and already have 80 ounces of silver and 3.3 ounces of gold. That is amazing. That's an amazing run for just a month ago. That's incredible. No way I could stack that fast, that quick. Even on my biggest efforts, I couldn't do that. Dana Almos, 1978, says this: if people become too poor to purchase industrial products containing silver, industries slow down while the demand for silver slows down. Therefore, the value of silver goes down. Well, the price goes down. You're right. There's too many elements to consider when trying to predict the future silver price. Hope and prayer is we already have. That's right. That's one thing too. We've got to for sure understand that there's a lot pushing and pulling against the silver market. That is natural market forces. All right. Can Crum says this. Let's get over here to this and see what Can Crum says. Oh, wait a second. We got a scammer calling us right on time. Oh, I forgot about this. Let's see if we can take it.
Yes, hi. I was calling for Richard.
Yeah, this is Richard.
Hi, Richard. This is Andrea. I was following up with you. I'm calling from Grand Gate Capital.
Yeah, thank you, Andrea. You call me right on time, right to the minute. I like punctuality. Very good. This is wonderful. Yes.
Thank you.
Pardon me, I'm slurping some coffee here. It's some smooth black silk coffee. It tastes delicious, half decaf, so I don't get too wired. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's good.
We don't want that. You don't want to see me on a full caffeinated cup of coffee. It's pretty scary.
Okay.
Yeah.
They say it's good for you though, so.
Yeah, they say it's good for
benefit.
you. There's some benefit to caffeine, I guess, but you don't want to mainline it. I've heard that it's not good to mainline some
right.
inject
Definitely not.
pure caffeine into your system. They say that's not good, so I've avoided that. Not like the plague per se, but I've avoided it like a Kamala Harris cackle session.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like that. So are you interested in funding for your business?
Yeah, I think I am. I think I'm open to that possibility. This coffee is kind of opening up my mind, a little bit to that I could have some inflow of some money into my business. Yeah, I think that
Okay.
sounds pretty good. It sounds like an attractive option for the business. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
I just have like a few questions for you.
Sure.
Um,
I'm an open book, except when it's closed. And there's little. Yeah, that's
exactly.
the point of time where I'm not really open to much. But tonight, you caught me on a good evening because the book is open. Let me get the book to open it up. I've got a red book here from
Okay.
2024, and I'm going to open it up on the. It's a cap to bust $50 page with a reeded edge from 1836 to 1839. Cap bust $50. That's a good coin. So go ahead.
So what is your business grossing per month? I just have a few questions just to see, um, what we can do.
Oh, sure. Yeah, yeah. Well, I gotta tell you, Andrea, I'm a very clean guy. I'm anal about being very clean. So there's nothing gross. OSHA has inspected our agency, so there's nothing gross here. So I can give you an OSHA report. I can show you what we're grossing, and there's
Okay.
nothing. I mean, in fact, we got an A+ from the OSHA people when they were here 2 weeks ago.
What industry are you in?
We are in the sanitation business. Go figure. That's
Oh, really?
why. That's
Okay.
why we don't like to have anything dirty in the office or in the plant. And we use silver for part of that. Believe it or not, we use silver because silver is antimicrobial. It can clean up the system. It can help us through this, and that's why when we do our sanitation, we use silver, and we need the money to actually get some silver for it, so that nothing is gross. In fact, our motto is if it's gross, then we. No, wait. Let me think about this again. It's uh uh. We're still testing little slogans. Don't be grossed, be the most.
It's pretty close. That's a close one.
That's a close
What is
one. That's a
what is your
stretch.
what is your email address?
My email address it's yt47 at compuserve.net. That's an up and coming ISP.
You, sir.
Compuserve.net. Yeah, just started. Those people are great. I love those guys.
What is it's COMPU?
Yeah, COMPU CompuServe SERVE.net.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
YT47.
yeah, YT47.
Okay. Okay. So, how long have you been in business?
I have been in business for 14 years.
14 years. Okay.
And this
That's
thing
good.
is really doing good. We get cleaner by the month.
Okay.
We run our money.
Um.
We run our. By the way, Andrea, we're so adamant about being clean. We launder all of our money.
Oh. Okay.
We make
Okay.
sure it comes out
So,
clean on the other side. Because I'm one of these germaphobes. That means that I'm really scared of germs. For those of you who live in Rio Linda.
okay.
Yeah, so I don't like to touch money that's dirty. That's why I like silver, because silver is clean, sound money too. By the way.
Okay. So what, do you know what your credit score is approximately?
Oh man, dang. Let's see here.
Approximately.
I know what my
Approximately.
shoot. Man, I know what my bingo score was last time I played bingo with the ladies down at the Y, but I can't remember my credit score. Somewhere around I want to say 1,024, somewhere thereabouts, maybe 1,023.7.
1,000? Really?
1,020, yeah,
You're joking, right?
1,023.7. That's the approximate credit score number. Yeah, that's with
You're,
Experian because they say that Experian. That's who I use because they have the most experience. That's why I choose
okay.
Experian for my credit score. So 1,023.7, approximately, give or take a couple of decimal points. In other words,
Okay.
it could be 1,023.68. It could be 1,023.71. So I can't get down to the thousands or the hundredths rather, but it's somewhere in
So,
that range. I hope that helps.
okay. So how much capital are you looking for?
Well, I'd like to get both houses. If we can get the Senate and the House of Representatives and take both houses, that would be sweet. We're talking Republicans in both houses. Bam, that would be awesome. Can you make that happen? Do you know any? Do you know any packs, super packs? Can you got any super duper packs? I need to. If you can get some super duper packs to make that happen for me, man, we'd be good to go. We'd be rolling like thunder. Except above the covers, not under the covers. Rolling like thunder above the covers, because we keep it PG here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Okay. So basically, I will. If you can now, can you give me a number on what kind of capital you're looking for?
Well, let's see. There's 535 members of the House of Representatives and the Senate. I'm not going to say we want to get all, because that would be unrealistic to get all 535. So let's say 227 in the House. Okay, that would be a good, nice majority. And let's say 68 in the Senate. That would give us a super majority. Not that we would need it if DJT gets in there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yes.
So add those two numbers together. So what is two? What is it? What was the first number I said? 268.
I know you're not talking money. So
Well, money's going to be involved in this. We might have to buy some. We might have to buy some of these people because money will be involved. 268 plus 6, that's 336 out of 535. That's a pretty good majority in both houses. So yeah, but it's going to take a lot of money. Some of these people are going to have to buy off, is my guess.
Okay. So let me ask you this: can I have my underwriter call you?
Oh, sure.
Just to see, because you don't sound. I don't know if you're.
No, yeah. Have him call me. Oh, yeah. I would love to talk to your underwriter. That would be great. Just make sure that the underwriter is wearing underwear when he calls me. I have something about. I want to make sure my underwriters are fully clothed when they're speaking with me. Okay.
Thank you.
Is he going to call me right now? Should I keep the phone handy right at this moment?
I'm not sure, but he will call you if you're really interested in capital for your business.
Okay, yeah. If he can call me within the next 5-10 minutes, I'll be right by my phone waiting.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Andrea. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. She's not sure if I'm serious. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh man. No undertakers either. We don't want any undertakers for underwriters. That's right. Make sure my underwriter isn't an undertaker. Make sure he's wearing underwear. All right. John Knox. You noticed Ken Crum. I noticed that fractional silver is out of stock with my usual supplier. I wanted smaller denominations for everyday trading in SHTF. Is this significant? Well, if you're going to do fractional silver, I would go ahead and stick with constitutional. That's the best way to do it. And for everyday SHTF, that's going to be the best way, because you're going to be paying very high premiums for fractional silver otherwise, unless your local coin shop is going to be selling it to you at a good price. But so yeah. All right, very good. And Tucson Bubba, thank you for Sal's Coffee Fund. Second super chat tonight. Thank you, my friend. Let's slurp in your honor. Oh yeah, very, very good. Let's see here. And John Knox, a 2020 Platinum Britannia, has a nice sparkle. It really does. It does shine in the light a certain way. I agree with that. I'm a pretty fan. At first I was thinking my silver Britannias don't shine as nicely as that. Before I realized it was platinum. Yes, has a little different sheen and shine to it for sure. All right, nice. Yes, thank you so much, Tucson Bubba. Good to bourbon pump. And press that thumbs up on Tucson Bubba's super chat there. Good to see Lulu, Lucky, Stacker, as well as Master Blaster is here. Good to see you guys. Glad you're joining me here on this Monday night. And let's see here. Sean Poston. Yeah, I would disagree with that. Donald Trump is not a corporation president of a corporation. He's not beholden to anybody. Nobody. That's right. Let's see here. That's why he's such a threat, by the way. And Vincente EO88 says, all those yearly proof mint sets are the worst kind of coins that I have wasted my precious metals, precious cash buying. They are just stupid coins made of base metals. Every time I look at those coins, every time I want to kick myself for buying them. Yeah, I mean, they're really basically just collector pieces. Yep, you're right. The silver proof sets are also ungodly expensive. But anyways, Dove Season 91 is here. Good to see Dove Season. Welcome, welcome. And good to see Tucson Bumba's got the bourbon pump here in effect. All right. Let's see here. We've got Self-Aware chimes in here and says the following. Let's see. The Fed can't float the stock market and precious metals both. They can only control one entity. And Sal, you know full well that the only reason people would sell their PMs is simply that they are hurting for operational cash. This economic environment is broken and heading towards collapse. Yes, I agree in part, but there are some good folks that have a good portion of their stack but sell off some of them for opportunities that may arise. But yes, generally, though, I do agree with you. Zardoz, thank you, my friend Zardoz. That's just gifted 5 Celebrate Metal memberships across the bow. Very kind of you. And let's see here. Yes, Liquid Election, I responded to your email. It was a great video. Really well done. But yeah, that was awesome. Let's do it. All right, thank you. So thank you, Zardoz. Very kind of you. Let's do 10 push-ups for Zardoz and Tucson Bubba. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. You got it. Finally got it. You got it. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, let's see. All governments and municipalities are incorporated. So Sean Poston, based off of your logic, then no matter who is in office, they're all part of a corporation if the government's a corporation. That doesn't make any sense. We got to have a president. What do you do? What do you do? I mean, if that means you shouldn't vote for anybody, for anywhere. That's kind of a crazy logic, Sean. Sorry. Let's see here. Repudonkey, people are selling because most of the population needs spending money. The average person can't afford $1,000 car maintenance repair, let alone 2 weeks pay on a gold coin. Yep, there's a lot of that true, but a lot of it as well too is people don't have the discipline that they need, for sure. Very good. All right. Liquid Electrum, thank you so much. $1.99 super chat from Liquid Electrum. Thank you, brother. Very kind. He says no push-ups. Thank you, my friend. Maybe he's trying to start a super chat train here. Appreciate that. Very good. All right. All right. Spaghetti Guy Revisited says, I just started stacking in early March. I've stacked 103 ounces of silver and just over 2 ounces of gold. How am I doing? You're doing really good. I'm just a single dad trying to make sure I make it through all this. You're doing great, Spaghetti Guy Revisited. That is awesome. Congratulations and well done. That is awesome. Very good. All right. And let's see here. Where are we at? Let's see here. And let's see here. Cybercurrent Twitcher, I just had to check the slang definition of FUD, as I remember it meaning something totally different in school. Oh, man, I imagine. And let's see here. We've got Evom says, I don't care what the paper prices do. I go to my own pace, and I have been buying since 2010. I believe in the fundamentals of gold and silver, not in a rigged market. Stay strong and stay long, my friends. Yes, indeed. Stay strong and stay long. That's exactly right. Yes, indeed. All right. Bob Scanamo says, the spread of an LCS between buying and selling is huge. I don't want to sell anything right now, and I don't want to buy right now. If they would be more reasonable, I would buy right now. Yep, you got to find a good deal, find a price you're comfortable with. All governments are incorporated. You should look them up and on Dunn and Broad Street. Do your research. Well, and that's fine. So if they're all corporations incorporated, does that mean we don't vote? I just don't understand that logic. Let's take your logic to the nth degree. And do we not have a president, or do we have a president that's going to reform the corporation? I would say let's vote for a president that's going to reform the corporation. Let's see here. We're the board. We're the board of directors. The people are the board of directors of the corporation. We can vote, and that's what we need to do. Let's see here. Yeah, under your situation, Sean, you'd be drinking the Kool-Aid because you would be working against it and telling people not to vote or not to participate in the process. Tell that to the people who voted for Trump in 2016 and who tried to vote for him in 2020. And yeah, here in the United States, elections do matter and they have consequences. We've seen that time and time again. Even given if you think it's a corporation. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. But yes, indeed. All right. Oh, man. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Tony Erickson. I appreciate you being here in the chat. There's a lot of variety of opinions here, and I appreciate all opinions. People expressing their viewpoints. But yes, indeed. It is a good family here. Appreciate it. And let's see here. Justin Aldred, stacking every 2 weeks, just got back from Cuba and grabbed a kilo of silver and a half ounce of gold. Way to go. Wow, interesting. From Cuba. Interesting. Wow. Wonder what it's like down there now. Let's see here. And we've got Mudvayne says, buying guns is the best you will have protection and means of ways to eat. There you go. It's always good to have some protection and be prepared in many, many different ways. All right, let's see here. And we've got Jim Lewis says, I never sell, I only buy. I can say I have not been buying as much lately. Every little bit counts up, though. It sure does. Every little bit counts, for sure. Very true, very true. Revenant Dancer says, no, not Taiwan. They need imports to make the chips. And then they export the chips, but yep. All right, let's see here. All right. Let's see, get to this here. 3% inflation is the norm, actually. Well, it is these days, it seems like. For the last year, it's been right around 3%. In fact, the average year-over-year inflation rate is 3.1% ever since it started tracking in 1913. I guess if you extrapolate it, including the high inflation rate, but that's just it, averaging in the outliers does not make for what the target is. You see, this compounded inflation rate doubles consumers' prices every 20 years. While certainly not a good thing, I feel this should be pointed out when stated. It's not a new or recent development, yet it's often framed as such. Yeah, their target is 2% for a time. Anything outside of that, they don't like. But yet, when you average it in the highs, it's probably about right. For sure. Let's see here. And let's see here. What do we have? We've got Richard Metcalf. It's definitely a buyer's market for silver, and those that can afford it, good buys can be found for gold too. According to forwarding is the problem. That's right. Forwarding is the problem, and it's tough. Vegas Stacker is here. I'm hosting the 2024 Silver Olympics. Nice. Check out Vegas Stacker's channel for that. Let's see here. We press on here tonight. And we got Aswelke 2638 says this here. Let me get to this. See what he's got to say. He says here, when it comes to precious metals, I would say silver and platinum are every bit as precious as gold. Platinum probably more precious. A lot of times we relate precious metals to dollars, So if the dollar price changes, the item becomes more and less precious. But that's not really how it works. They are precious because they are rare. If you look at the numbers, when you compare those three metals and rarities, you'll see that there's a bigger difference between platinum and gold than there is between gold and silver. That's true. You're right. However, rarity does not mean value. I've talked about that concept several times. Rarity and value are two mutually exclusive things, and precious and whatever is precious is in the eye of the beholder. I'll give you, for instance, rhodium. If I took my 1 ounce rhodium bar, even though it's much, much more rare than any of the platinum group metals, more likely there's some places who would not give me $100 for it, if that. And even as such, there's some places who would not buy it back from me when it was at $30,000 an ounce. I checked. There's only 2 places that would buy it from me at that price. And even now, probably even some of those places wouldn't buy it in this economy. So sometimes rarity works against you. But I'm a big platinum fan, but I just got to point that out. But anyways, but appreciate the post, the comment for sure. And let's see here. Coins A to Z says, Sal's Gal make the Salvation Nation great again. That they do. Although they failed me with the calendar this year. Richard Metcalf, it was nice to finally catch a live show. Reruns are not as fun. Yes, glad you came, Richard. That was very cool. Nice of you to be here for sure. A sign up says, Sal, we are not running against a candidate. We are running against a system. The system we are running against is controlling the people through fear, controlling the price of metals, etc. Yes, it really is true. Kamala is just going to be the, and just like Joe, he's just a puppet, just the face of it all. You're right. Let's see here. It's definitely going to get much, much worse for the American economy before it gets notably better. How could it not? Have you seen who's in power and how may sadly remain in power? How much increasing debt and inflation and crime and social unrest and extreme polarization and unhindered illegal immigration there is today? Yes, it's bad. Very, very bad. And who knows what's going to happen between now and the election. It's crazy. A lot has happened just in the last 2 weeks. It's insane. Stuart Moore says, silly question. Why would you sell when the price is in the dumps? Unless you have to, of course, yes. Well, I mentioned in the video that essentially if opportunity comes, that's how it could happen. Oh, look at this. Look at this. We just got this in. I'm sorry. A little bit late. We got it from Michael K. No push-up for loads of karma. Not Kamala. Thank you so much, Michael K. I appreciate the reprieve of her first PayPal friends and family donation tonight. Thank you for that. Michael K. I appreciate him doing that because that helps because there's no taxes or fees that are taken away. With the super chats, YouTube takes 30%. And then another 25 so odd percent for taxes as well. So thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. Michael K. You were the man. All right. We slurp our way through more of this madness. So thank you, Stuart Moore. Good question. Not a silly question. Definitely appreciate it. But there are opportunities that can come up where you sell a portion of your stack, but not all of it. Corax Audio says this. People are either broke, so they have to sell, or think they all-time high on gold spot price is the best moment to sell. Yeah, well, there's some nuance in between there as well. Nickel stacking, more showing support for Harris, and she picked up a lot of delegates today. That's right. Yes, she did pick up a lot. They're starting to, and probably just a matter of time before Obama gets off his island and endorses her too. It's sort of a juggernaut right now, and I think probably because time is of the essence. So expect a Barack Obama endorsement within days, if not sooner. I agree with that, Nickel. They just got to run with this horse, right? I guess that's what it is, because time is of the essence. Unless unless in the next couple of weeks she polls really badly. And right now, she's not polling so well. But if that gets bad or worse than Biden, then it is going to be crazy town. crazy town and may have an open convention. Do not rule that out, by the way. Let's see here. Very good. Let's see. Oh, thank you, CCT, for posting a link to the PayPal. And yeah, we do for the PayPal, since there's no fees or taxes taken out. If it's done via friends and family, we do push-ups 2 or 2 exercises per dollar there. All right. Christopher 3918, lame duck president until January. Bad actors around the world will make their move. Yes, indeed, they will take advantage of this. Not a very strong message sent today when Netanyahu was met with no high official, president or vice president. It's crazy. Rossman 420 says, all of my U.S. Mint stuff I bought secondhand. If I can get an eagle, gold, or silver at your spot, I get it. But nothing about those coins justifies those prices. Yep, I understand. You're right. Let's see here. Let's get moving here. We've got the tribe says silver to Mars. There you go. On my video about what Elon Musk tweeted just an hour before I posted this video, or an hour and a half before. It's pretty interesting stuff. He said it's worth more than crypto, and I must have missed that. That's wild. I'm ready, says Wayne Burbrink. He's ready. He is ready for sure. And we've got Golden Kangaroo says, looks like a 300 blackout round. Not sure what that means. But anyways, David G says, okay, no, it is a 760. I mean, it's a 556 round. David G, taxation by inflation, nicely presented timeline. Thank you. Appreciate that. I wanted to illustrate exactly what he was showing in there. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Nan Double X. Good to see you. Welcome, Nan Double X. We have got here, Jeff Nelson says, Elon is known to pump up stock market. Silver will increase in value regardless of what he says. Well, actually, I disagree with that. I think it's going to maintain its value. It may go up in price regardless of what he says. But I think he's making just an overall point about sound money and unsound money. I don't know that he's necessarily trying to pump it up, but we'll see. All right, let's see here. DD Prepper says, awesome, back up the truck. It's on sale. Indeed it is. You're right. DD Prepper, I appreciate you watching and commenting on the videos. Means a lot. And Jesus Gonzalez says this. Hopefully Elon Musk dumps his fake dollars to real money. Precious metals and silver will probably reach the moon. I could hear the silver explosion and bright future. Yes, that's right. Here you go. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. For sure. He made the best argument to stack that I've heard for a rich person. So hopefully he's got some gold and silver in his portfolio. Oh, yeah. In physical form, too. That would be what I would ask him if he came on for an interview. David McKenzie, me too. I'm ready. Good afternoon, fellow stackers. Keep on slurping. All right, I'm going to do that right now for you, David McKenzie. I'm going to see Red Crawler still here. We've got Judith and Dan Davis is here. And let's see. And good to see Homestead Aquarius. Thanks for the thumbs up. Hagar the Hodler, that Elon is a great African-American. He sure is. He sure is. All right. And let's see here. And great presentation, Sal, and power information. Thank you, user. Appreciate that, my friend. Thanks for the 97th like, Red Crawler. So we're getting closer to 100. We'll get to 100 maybe in a moment. Maybe if 79 will press the thumbs up button, we'll get there. Johnny Stacker says this. Good vid, Sal. Elon nailed it. Instead of pushing a meme crypto coin, he talks about real money. Lots of food for thought and stuff to think about when stacking precious metals and bullets, just to name a few. In a barter situation, keep on stacking. Yes, indeed. And by the way, folks, if you don't mind, I posted a link in response on Twitter or on X with a link to this video, and it says, so if you can go to Twitter or X and like that or heart that post there and maybe retweet it, I would appreciate that from the actual tweet. Maybe it'll get his attention. You never know. Stranger things have happened, but yeah, if you could do that, if you have an X account, I'd appreciate it. Let's see here. Pure Silver Pursuit says he knows he has a lot of power and the price of cryptos and stocks. I don't know why would he would want to endorse silver, even though Tesla uses a lot of silver, and if silver goes up, they lose out on profits. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. But I don't think in this sense he cares, really. He's got enough money, it may not matter. But anyways, good to see Steve Lapointe. Welcome. John Cahill, I'm not sure. He may have bought a silver mine. There's a rumor he has, but we don't know for sure. He probably should. Control the means of production, right? Michael K, 308 cal. No, it is not a 308. It is a 5.56 round. Yes, indeed. NATO, I think, as well. Roger Kennard, who will step forward and make Zimbabwe great again? Well, they may be doing it themselves with gold. We talked about it on there, on this channel. Michael K, let's hope so. Open some eyes. Yes, indeed. That's why it's so exciting. You're right, Michael K, for sure. And the great Cybercurrent Twitcher is still here as well. Appreciate it. Richard Rhodes says this. Let me see here. He says, in the book, 1 second after ammo was the first currency to emerge, followed by silver. Interesting. Wow. 1 second after ammo is the currency of the apocalypse. I can see that. Now 5.56 is an AR-15 round. Let's see here. All right. And let's see here. Rob Browning says this. Rob Browning says, metals can always be manipulated. Unfortunately, Earth is not what we all have been indoctrinated to believe. Way more lands with many, many resources such as metals, etc., that we've been told do not exist. Life is absolutely not what 99% of humanity thinks. All right. Yep, that's right. Manipulation will occur, but we'll hold on to him anyway. Good to see Willie Spencer is here. Good to see John Knox. Yeah, I like the AK round too, 7.62 by 39. If you tried to 7.62 by 54 rounds, those are pretty powerful too. Ace Welke says this. The silver certificate looks like it was issued by the United States Treasury. I don't believe the Federal Reserve has any money, just currency. And since the United States doesn't have any money, they're bankrupt and insolvent, and that's why they have to borrow every dollar to get them from the Federal Reserve. Yep, it's crazy. It sure is. And they're not issued anymore, this silver certificates. In fact, they've pretty much been demonetized, and they're basically just worth $1. I got that one in change, actually, from my LCS. Oh, yeah. An Elon interview on Sal's channel will be epic. Oh, man, it would be a dream, for sure. Don't think it's going to happen. But hey, if enough of you go to Twitter, or X rather, and find that post, if you go to my channel, or to my Twitter post where you see the replies, you'll see it there. If you like it or share it, oh, that'd be awesome. But it's still not, anyways. Terry Farrington says, just a perception reality reminder that greed takes the place of standard inflation. It doesn't matter what the barter, call it human or nature, or maybe it's just pure evil. Yes, interesting thought for sure. Rocky Superstar, the Zimbabwe bill will cost you over $100 right now. It went over $250 at one point in time. But yeah, they've really gone up in value, and I think I paid like 3 for $1 or something like that way back in 2009 when I got those things. Crazy. They were selling like hotcakes on eBay. I should have got a whole pack of them. But yeah, they're going for bigger money nowadays. Okay, let's see here. And let's see here what we've got. We've got Dana Webb says, bullets. Yeah, that's right, bullets. That's right. Give me back my bullets. Let's refresh these comments, shall we, just for gits and shiggles. And we're going to go down here and see if we can grab a couple more from the history, going back in time a little bit here. Frugal Life on this, putting my silver where my mouth is. Got a little colloidal silver that I never actually used. Been making colloidal silver for a while now, says Frugal Life. Good for sore throats, infections, and a general antibacterial. Cured my dog's ear infection in a week. And the vet had tried for 2 months without success. This is how being trailed with antibiotics with great results. Roman soldiers were made to swallow a small silver coin to help fight illness. Also, silver dollars were placed in milk to kill the bacteria. That's right, exactly. Very, very good. You're right. Good to see 3D Works is here. Good to see you guys. Oh, yeah. And Daniel Church says, oh, AOMG, I'm suffocating. There you go. Great band, by the way. Love Suffocation. And Silverman says here on the Colloidal Silver video, this is Gold Silverman. I think I know who this is. I wonder what the stuff tastes like. Is it metallic in taste or hardly noticeable? If you drink much of it, I know you could turn your skin blue, but apparently it's great for your system. Did you know that Roman Jews would put silver coins in their wounds to help them heal? Yes, indeed, that's right. Yes, and I'm not sure exactly how to take it, but maybe I'll get some more of it and take it next time I get a cold or something like that, see what it does. Or if there's an infection, we'll see. And we got 101 Plata y Oro. Please be careful and Google Adria before you get far into this, especially if you, Greg, as the risks are far greater than the home brew. Yep, got to be careful. You need at least 70 ppm for it to be any help. So you can take too little or too much of this stuff. So I don't know exactly what is right, but anyways, very good. One of those channels that gets burnt out. Yes, I think so. Yep, I think many of these channels are. One of the reasons why I like to go back in time, see if it can reawaken. We have reawakened some of these guys. They've come back, and it's pretty cool. Big Twin is from Boston coming to us. I like turtles. I don't think that many stackers can say that they crap silver. Yes, indeed. That's right. For sure. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Okay. And where are we at? Let's see here. We've got Joe Harvey says, silly government official, you can't email it to me. That's right. I cannot email it. Silver Prepper says, thank you for putting together quality silver videos. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. 5 reasons why silver will increase in value video from back then. Thank you. And MCR Fuse, this might be a little bit personal, but what kind of job do you currently have? Just wondering, working and the computers still do it. And we've got here, all right, here we're back to this morning's video from Spaghetti Guy Revisited. Okay, I thought we already responded to that one. I guess it didn't come through before, but we got it now. Two Brother Stacking, Elon and Sal talking silver would be a great video. Well, thank you. Yes, that would be fun. If anybody knows him, people give up on silver too soon. They sure do. I'm trying to encourage people to hang on. Very good. And let's see here. Good to see the Cranky Stacker. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you. Nice 300 blackout. Yes, indeed. Well, I don't know that was I don't know. Was it 300 blackout? I think it was just a 556, but I don't know. Want to be radioactive? No, silver is not radioactive. Completely inert. Yankee Pride, I guess I should start buying Musk dollars. There you go. I would just buy silver. That's what he's saying there. But anyways. Homestead Aquarius. Thank you, Sal. Great job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Michael Murphy says, paper silver stock hurts the true value of real silver, and stock is used to adjust, manipulate the price. When they lose control of the market, Katie Bar the door. There you go. That's right. And a bad wolf man from Nashville says this before we praise him too highly. In the comments, let us not forget PayPal was part of the government surveillance agenda. He was also a government defense contractor. Definitely a CIA asset. Maybe at one time. I don't think he is anymore. And that was my criticism of him before because he got a lot of subsidies from the government. But, the thing is if anybody's going to get subsidies, and if anything the government got the money's worth out of, it is Elon Musk. I will give him that for sure. And he's paying a lot of that back. He pays millions of dollars in taxes a year, maybe billions of dollars in taxes a year. Blackout. Thank you, Kenneth Wolf. I got to look at that round again. MR Toddler says, thanks, my man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate you watching. Let's see here. I don't see the Elon Musk link. It is in the description. It is in the description of the video. Tony Rip says, I assumed you were American enough to run on AR, not the communist sloppy recoiling AK. Well, it is an AR round. It is not a AR round. It is not an AK round. 5.56. Mike Ainsworth, I think that he bought a silver mine. That's the rumor. Don't know for sure if that's the case, but anyways, let's see here. Jim Powelson says, yes, I love a man who speaketh the truth. More people should listen to Elon. Yes, indeed they should. True that, true that. And we've got this here. A little longer comment. We'll get to it, though. Let's see. They capture all of these things. He says here, Ray Cheetah. I have a banknote from Zimbabwe from 2006 for the amount of 1 cent. Wow. They had issued what our ancestors would have called a shin plaster. However, I also have another banknote from Zimbabwe from 2008. The denomination, $100 trillion, which is what I have on the screen. If you look at the video, if you watch the video, you will see that note there. Ponder that for a moment. Well, see, Ray Cheetah, I did ponder it for a lot more than a moment. If you actually watch the video, you will see that I showed you a $100 trillion note. It's crazy. People don't, it blows my mind. People make a real long comment and they don't watch the video. They spend all this time talking about the $100 trillion note, and he didn't even recognize that I showed one very clearly in the video. Modern 21st Century Nation. Well, I'm not going to read the rest of that because he didn't watch the rest of the video. But anyways, I encourage you to watch the video, Ray Cheetah. You might be surprised. Tony Rips. Everything will become hundreds over trillions of years. Silver will be a stable for the life of our species, but nothing is forever. That's exactly right. And the species is what our time frame is here. That's right. Very good. And Bob Silver says, Elon is a club member. Don't be fooled. Well, I don't know. He's waking up from the club. That's for sure. Gold Chick is here. Good to see Gold Chick. Welcome. Rigo Silver says, Elon keeps becoming a more likable person every day. Indeed, indeed. And let's see here. We've got Gonzalo Brazilian Elaine says, very good info. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate you watching this video. This is why we stack. That's right, Richard Metcalf. Indeed, it is. This is why we do it. Boom, boom. User says this here, and I quote, the actual 999 fine silver way per linen note, as the rate USA debt is climbing, a U.S. currency note that was payable in silver could get you 1/200th of an ounce of silver, and not too far in the future. Interesting. All right. Interesting way to put it, for sure. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Okay. Thank you so much, Tony Erickson, for being here tonight, Tony. Have a good evening, brother. Feel better, my friend. Appreciate you being here tonight, Tony Erickson. All right, James O'Neill Brown is with us here with some algorithm and food from this video from last week here. Thank you, sir. And Gregory Green on this Elon Musk video says the following. This here, reading about the ZIG, they are having a terrible time getting people to use it as they don't trust it. They trust the US dollar and the Rand for more. They have even tried to have the police start preventing people from using non-ZIG currencies and of course failed. I'm afraid that the demise of the US dollar in the world is greatly exaggerated. Good clickbait for stackers and preppers, but far from reality. When the US dollar is trusted by the native inhabitants of Zimbabwe more than their own currency backed by gold, you realize the entrenched power of that piece of paper will hard to dethrone. Well, you're right, Greg, and I kind of alluded to that in the video too. The strength of the dollar is something that should not be underestimated. No question about it. All right. Let's see here. User is a heart on this. Let's make sure I say that correctly. Clinton Meyer says, you could also trade silver certificate for a small bag of silver shot. But my cousin bought all he could traded for silver dollars. Yep, that's right. He sure could. Project Jericho, buying a coin, particularly an American coin, is a fool's errand for collectors rather than actual stackers. You win silver by silver rounds. Well, it just depends on what the premiums are. Silver eagles are the most recognizable bullion coin in the universe. No other coin comes close. And so, yeah, that liquidity is something that is hard to pass up. And the prices are right now in reference to the premiums. So, anyways, it's not a fool's errand to stack silver coins. Good early morning to Garlic Breath from Albania. Good to see you. Yes, Chad Sensing. If you go to my channel for storage, I think I have done a video or two on those. If you type storage here in the search, let's see here. Let me just type store. I know I've done a video about it. I've got over 7,000 videos, so I know I've done a video about it. Let's do this. How to store. Where not to store your gold and silver. So there you go. Check this one out. The best reason to store gold and silver at your home. So try those. You'll get some information from those. And storing your precious metals, everything you need to know. There you go. From 1 year ago, storing your precious metals, everything you need to know. So check that video out. Let's take this scammer call. I hope that helps you. Hello? Hello?
Hi, my name is Chris, and I'm calling you on the behalf of Financial Help for Seniors. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Hello?
Great. Now, I am with American Benefits, and based on our records, it shows you may qualify for a state-regulated final expense insurance plan that's going to cover 100% of your funeral, burial, or cremation expenses. Now, are you between the age of 50 and 80?
Yep. Yep.
How old are you?
68.
Well, I believe you make your own financial decisions.
Yep.
Do you smoke or use tobacco?
Nope.
Awesome. You qualify just fine. Now, let me bring in one of my specialists on the line who can exactly tell you what kind of benefits you can qualify for today. Okay?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, thank you so much for holding on. This is Frank. I'm a final expense insurance agent. How are we doing today?
Hi, Frank. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Thanks for asking.
You're
Your
welcome.
call has been transferred over to me.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
sir, your call has been transferred over to me.
Right, you
as I'm
said
the
that
final
already.
expense insurance agent.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So, how old are you, sir? How old are you as of today?
You've asked that 2 times now. Can you ask me a 3rd time and I'll tell you? Oh, son of a motherless goat. He hung up, you benchoed. How old are you? How old are you, sir? How old are you? Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. So Do Matthew says, hey, Sal, the nickel company we're promoting just went to the moon. Whoa. There you go. Working. Keep on stacking, says Cherokee Cowboy. Thank you, brother. Thank you, my friend. 300 blackout. It was not a 308. It was a 5.56 round in that video. And World Money wins. Well done, Sal. Have a couple of ounces of silver. Way to go. Way to go. Nice, nice. World Money wins is the man. And Ronkerber says here, last year Elon said he was investing in gold and crypto. BS then, BS now. What country does he pledge allegiance to? South Africa, Canada, or the U.S.? What country do our U.S. politicians pledge allegiance to? Well, I don't know what that has to do with an allegiance to the country, but it sounds like he's pledges allegiance to the United States of America. He's an American. Born in South Africa, he may have South African residency, or, I don't know. But anyways, dual citizenship rather, but I don't know what that has to do with what country your allegiance is to. Bill Phoenix says this. Don't see an arrow at bottom of 3B. Looks almost the same. Got yellow signature on it. We know it's worth less every time they print another. What else is new? Well, some people don't know that. That's why I illustrated the point. And if you look, see, there's no 3B on his. I expand on his infographic. I reference his infographic. But anyways, let's see here. Bougie 8146 says this. Gold, silver, copper are in the great wealth transfer. This transfer is a gift from God. The new QF system will not have the fiat dollar there. Will be some cryptocurrency involved. The greenback, as we know it, will fall. Eventually, all fiat currencies do fail. Yep. Oh, yeah. 30-06, 30-08, and 30-06. Good rounds. They will hit hard. I would not want to be hit by one of those rounds. That's for sure. I wouldn't even want anybody to throw one of those at me. It would still hurt. If somebody took a bullet and threw it at me, with the casing and everything, that would probably be smart. Matthew Holbrook says this. You should have shown the peace dollar as well before the monopoly money. Well, we can't win them all. I can't please everybody. I showed the Morgan dollar because the Morgan dollar was on the meme or on the infographic. I could have shown it, but heck, I could have also shown, a wedge-tailed eagle. I could have shown a whole lot of stuff. I could have shown a cap bust $50. Got one of those too. I could have shown a Walking Liberty quarter. I mean, a Walking Liberty $50 as well. Self-aware Sal, I was discussing molecular equations with Elon the other day. He said he's a big fan, but he's too busy to mess with you small potatoes. I tried. Thank you, Self-aware. I appreciate that. Chart shows possible $39 an ounce in December of 2025. I guess that's a projection. That's possible. I could see that happening. I still think we're going to see $35 silver this year, even though we're still under $30, well under $30 right now. Arizona Ann says the U.S. dollar Silver Eagle needs to be numerated as a $30 coin. Seriously, we need to press the U.S. to stop the nonsense, stop printing $1 on these. Well, they do that because they don't want you to spend them. They don't want you to know what sound money is. It's inaccurate, but the thing is what are you going to do when the silver spot price goes up $2? You're going to put $32 on it and print and mint these things every couple of months whenever the price changes? It's impractical. They might as well leave the dollar on it. All right. Matthew Holbrook, hope you noticed that the only ones in fives are the only new notes being printed. Yeah, there's not a lot of the other ones being printed right now. Zimbabwe started to use a gold-backed type of money to bolster the value of its money called the ZiG. Yep, I did a video about that a long time ago. Lots of silver in our missiles, so I wouldn't doubt if there's nukes as well. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's get down to some of these older videos. We're going to get to this one here, MCR Fuse. So up close, OPM, and get the silver they recycle. What do they have to scrap to get the silver? Probably they refine from jewelry, silverware, flatware, stuff like that. Shipeg Undals, very nice win. What a nice gesture. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Appreciate that. And we've got Joe Harvey. It's interesting about this thing about colloidal silver that I show, putting my silver where my mouth is. Tonic Lime says, I've heard about this. Looking forward to an update. Yes. I don't think I actually did an update. In fact, I don't think I've even opened that bottle. C-Troph TW, how many grams of silver is in it? That's a good question. Probably less than a half a gram for the whole thing, is my guess. Cybercurtain Twitcher from 11 years ago. Good to show you how long he's been around. We're going to probably get to one of CCT's first comments on this channel. Darren, you got me intrigued now. I'm going to have to get some and try it just for the sheer hell of it. Yes, indeed. I might try it again, too. We'll see here. And Silver Stanger is here. He's surprised. We surprised Silver Stanger. Good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, my friend. Oh, yeah. Very, very good. Let's see. There's another scammer calling us at this hour. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hello?
Hello.
Hi. Another automated call.
This is Alan with your local electric utility. How are you doing today?
I'm good. He's going to say representative. Good.
You will not be eligible to receive 15% deduction on your electric bill. If you would like to talk with account representative and claim to reduce your rate, please say yes.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Let me transfer the call to account representative. Stay on the line.
Representative. I want to talk to the account representative.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
Come on now. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
How are you?
Good. Are you the account representative? Hello? Ah, dang it. These Indian scammers, you say anything they don't recognize, they just hang up immediately. Those sons of biscuits. I should have just called her a Gandu and let it be with it. Silverfish VT, I wonder what the recovery process is like. I'm looking forward to the opium bars made from the salivate metal septic system. There you go. That's right. Oh my goodness gracious. Silver Turtle, let us know if it works like Viagra. Oh my goodness gracious. Get a rise out of me for that one. Send me some, Joe Harvey. There you go. Shoot it on your way. Hey, do we have 100 thumbs up yet on this live stream? Does anybody know? Let's see here. You've got Rob, 5642. Says this, I want to know how much silver is in an EV. Most literature estimates 30, 40, maybe 60 grams, not ounces. Keith Newmeyer says 1 kilo. Keith is the only one I've ever heard say this much. I really don't know. It may vary on the EVs, but likely it's probably somewhere in between those numbers, is my guess. But think about it. Solar panels have 20 grams per panel. Battery technology and the likes and everything involved in there, would not be surprised if it's more. 136 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. I'm hoping that we'll get 137 if Homestead Aquarius will tell me that he sees it, then it will happen. It'll be there. There it is. It's there. All right, we got 138, says Red Crawler. Can we get 140? Can I get 140, 141? Can I get 140? There's Anthony S. with a thumbs up. Then we got Anthony S. J. McGuire We got it. We need more cooking with... That's right. Silver Stanger remembers that video. I may do that one day. Have some fun. You know, if I did one of those videos now, people would be like, what the hey, Bill? I cooked a silver eagle with some hamburger meat back in the day. Oh, it was fun. Let's see if I can find that video. Cooking with silver. Oh, man. Hold on a second here. Cooking with silver. Well, dang. Cook with silver? Man, let's see here. Yeah, cooking with silver. There it is. 6 years ago. All right. That wasn't that long ago, actually. Crazy. Good memory, Silver Stanger. All right. We got 145 thumbs up. Kimmy gets 150. The Cybercurrent Twitcher leaning to head to bed. It's been a hard day's night. Unfortunately, it looks like I am the only moderator left in the chat, so you have to do that too. Thank you, CCT. Thank you, my friend. You're the only moderator that matters, CCT. There is another moderator, but we don't really count her. That's for sure. Thank you, CCT. Have a wonderful night. You are awesome. All right, we've got Matt Bittner with some algorithmic beer mugs here. Nice. Thank you, Matt Bittner, on this one. We've got Arizonan says, I'd like to see you have Elon over for coffee talk on the channel and offer to sell your entire stack to a billionaire for $1 billion fiat dollars. Yes, indeed. Can you imagine if he would do it? If he would give me $1 billion for my stack of silver, I would probably take him up on that offer. Yes, indeed. I would definitely do it. I probably would even give him a salivate metal round just for gits and shiggles, too. The most shorted manipulated commodities are silver, platinum, and gold in that order. Metals are the bankster's kryptonite. There we go. Well, we have them, Cheap Left Kennedy. We're going to hold on to them for sure. And does anybody know, can nickel stacking tell me if we have 150 thumbs up yet? If he refreshes this page, it'll show up. I'm too lazy to check it myself because I have to move windows around and everything again. And the way I have my setup, I can't do it. So you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And let's see here. We have Keith Cantrowit says, I want more. I keep it in a kilo bar in the desk, just a fondle in the hand. The intaglio meant 2 ounce silver rounds just fit in the hand perfectly. Indeed, they do, Keith. And I've got one made by Intaglio, by the way, if you get a chance to check it out. For sure here. Very good. And let's see here. Hey, Culture of Currency is here. Thank you, Culture of Currency. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate it. Culture of Currency was 147 thumbs up. So maybe we'll get to 150 tonight. We need 3 more. And Pavlev Petov loves silver. Nice. Awesome. I do too, brother. Thank you so much for that. And let's get down here. We'll get to some of these older comments here. We've got this one. Nick540, great video and very good points as to why silver has value. Also like how you set up your silver. Very pleasing. Thank you. I try to do it. Set up the silver display for you guys, and I'm glad you enjoyed that for sure. Way back when. Mr. Silver Monster, real money equals real wealth. Best results. Thanks for sharing my silver independence epoch. One of the first holiday videos I've done on the channel. All right, and we've got I'm Here, great video. Thank you, Joe Harvey. Appreciate that, sir. And Joe Harvey also says on this Silver Epoch video here, he says, you're welcome. I think buying metals for whatever reason, why we do it, are ahead of the curve. I think it's 1 ounce at a time or 100 ounces. We set ourselves up and our family for an uncertain future in the States. You're exactly right, Joe. Exactly right. We have 149 thumbs up. We need 1 more to reach our goal tonight. That's 150. Yeah. Joel, the reason why there's milk spots on new sealed silver, and by the way, that includes silver that is graded, where when they graded it, there was no milk spots, but they form after, is because of the way that spotting occurs is interacting with the elements, whether or not it's sealed, hermetically sealed inside of it's not completely airtight, and that will cause the milk spots to formulate. those form because of how they're baked in. The detergent is baked in during the annealing process. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. Mr. Eminem 911, good thoughts in response to Epic RV. Yes, indeed. We miss Epic RV. He says here, increases in gold and silver is a good thing. As always, it's a good idea to not have all your eggs in one basket, especially when you can see that the basket has holes in it. Remember, it's not what backs a currency, it's who controls the quantity. That's right. Exactly. Bill Still. It's who controls its quantity. Right now, it's the Federal Reserve. Very good. Zardoz with another 5 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. Thank you, Zardoz. Wow, look at that. I'm going to give him 5 push-ups for that. You are the man. Let's do it. All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you receive one of those from Zardoz, give him a warm thank you. That is very, very nice. From Zardoz. Yes, indeed. Now we are moving up here. We've got Stock Jockey, the original. Stock Jockey was here the other last night. And he's telling us when his Silver Independence Day was. In 1964, after JFK had been murdered in November of 63. As a child of all 6 years old, I knew there was something wrong when my mom told me to hang on to those $20 bank-wrapped rolls of 1964 D. Kennedy half dollars that she would bring home and hide in my sock drawer. In 1965, when the Johnson slugs came in, I was already pulling Franklins and Walkers out of circulation and keeping them for my allowance. Way to go, Stock Jockey. That is an incredible story. That is an amazing thing. Boy, I tell you what, I would love to interview Stock Jockey to talk about this in a video. This is quite a story. This is amazing to me. Man, I need to remember next time Stock Jockey comes on to, that is just amazing. We're spiritual beings in a meat suit. That's really what something boils down to. You're right, we're just in a meat suit. Sans Pedro Silver. I wish I'd noticed what was going on in 2008 or earlier with respect to the economy. Better late than ever. That's right. Well, San Pedro Silver, if you're still stacking now, you're doing really, really well for sure. I have made up for lost time. That's right. Sitting pretty. Way to go. That's exactly right. Thank you, Plumer. Good to see you, Plumer. Welcome. And SEC Smith Coin Company is here too. Welcome. And let's see here. We've got here from Straight Silver says, love your videos. Thank you, Straight Silver. We're in our going back 11 years now. This is pretty amazing. Morgan Stewart says, yes, silver. Yes, that's right. Silver's what it's about. And Patrick Trost says here, shops aren't even paying spot. That's right. Some of them are not because there's an influx of them. People are selling off their silver. No, P. Huck you. What happened was, I used to answer every single comment, but some of them were hidden by YouTube. I didn't see them. I'm not seeing them until just now. It's crazy. I don't know what happened, why I didn't see them back then, but you know, once in a while there's some comments that will pop in from 12 months ago, from 18 months ago, from 5 years ago, and here we are responding to comments from 11 years ago. So we're answering all of them or hearting them, one of the two or both, like John Bethia's comment from today. Even if you could get $1 worth of silver, you would only get a silver dime for 2 of these silver certificates. Yeah, that's right. That's true. Exactly right. Stephen Riley, we desperately need help from some advanced alien civilizations. It's obvious we cannot manage the planet by ourselves. Some people really feel that way. SEC Coinsmith and Company with a $5 super chat saying not available, but he's here. Thank you, brother. Let's give him 5 push-ups. Thank you to SEC Coinsmith. Very kind of you indeed. Let's make that happen for him. Thank you, brother. Oh, yeah. Got a little super chat train going on now, just a very tiny one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, very good. Because I will not be here on Friday night. That's one of the reasons why we're doing this tonight. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. We'll be here tomorrow as well, too. 153 likes, says Nickel Stacking. Very good. And thank you again to SEC Smith Company. Let's see here. All right. Let's get down here. We've got GS Silver Manny. Yep. That's an affirmative from him. Doorknob says, I watch these videos like I do bodybuilding motivation. Then again, I like seeing silver. Can't believe it's back to 1890. Look at that. That's amazing. 1890 is where silver was then. Amazing. Stock and Snowball says, nice palladium coins like the Stillwater. You are very knowledgeable. Also like endings of your vids. A multitude of gratitude. Thank you. I still say that at the end of all my videos. That is the one thing that's been a constant throughout the channel. And I appreciate that. I still say that now, so I hope you will come back and check it out. Palladium 1 ounce coin bar and rounds that I showed there. I ended up showing my full palladium stack there. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. Max Power to Demog. Could also play a part in electric cars, as you need silver, need less silver than copper, making car lighter. Yes, exactly. And they are starting to use it more. You're right. That comment aged well. No Angel Midnight, like the way you put the bars. Well, thank you. Yes, indeed. I try to do some clever orientation of the silver that I've got. Very good. All right. 66's First Majestic Silver has the best colloidal silver on the market. If I were to buy mine, check their website. Great video as always. Thank you so much. And Gary DeVecchio on the video that I did about Elon Musk says the following, and I quote directly. Elon supports silver, gold, and crypto. He's big on Bitcoin, on his Tesla, BS, and Dogecoin for fun. Silver has a friend. Indeed it does. That's for sure. All right. Oh, yeah, I just finished the coffee. Now I've got the chaser in there. Okay. Ricky's House of Crap is here. Good to see you, Ricky. We'll respond to these comments as quickly as they come in now, it seems like. And let's get to here where we can be most effective. We've got to orient some things here to make it happen. From Robert Tortiz, saying the following here. Why in the heck? Okay, here we go. It's a little slow in this case. You can calculate the value of the dollar by using the old system of silver. Back when silver used to be pegged 1 to 1 of the dollar, you can get an ounce of silver walking liberty to be specific for around $40 US. Divide that by 100 and you get 2.5. Hit the percent and you get 0.025. That's the current value left remaining the US dollar, 2.5%. Once the silver reaches $100, only 1% will be left in value. That's a good way of putting it, for sure. Yeah, very interesting indeed. All right. Yes, indeed. Glad you guys are here. Let's get back up here. Let's get down to some of these old comments. J Silver Channel, very informative video. If you are right, I will be very wealthy when I retire. Yes, indeed. Well, I hope so. It's about accumulating that wealth and holding on to it. Johnny Silver from 11 years ago. Different Johnny Silver, though. Says, no matter what happens, the dollar value of silver will increase by the time you retire. The question I ponder is how much will I be able to buy with the dollars I sell my silver for at that time? When my silver is worth $1 million, will that $1 million be worth anything? Yep, a good point. That's a very good point. That's what inflation is about. That's why you got to look at it. It's all relative with the value proposition of the dollar. Because you're measuring it based off of today's value, not tomorrow's. $1 million is not that much money nowadays. It wasn't what it was 20 years ago, that's for sure. Yes, indeed. And I think it was, who was it? Michael Myers, the, oh, do behave. What is that? Dr. Evil. He wanted $1 million, and they said $1 million isn't worth that much. Frugal Life. They're starting to use silver with antibiotics now to increase the effectiveness possibly 100,000 times. Also, people don't realize silver is used in filtration systems to kill bacteria and fungus. Made some excellent points. That's exactly right. Very true. You're right. All right. Let's see here. Let's get back over to this. We've got the Mr. Silver up. Beautiful shot. Great vid again. Thank you. I appreciate you watching this one. Joe Harvey, I'm starting to fall for bars myself. Great points, bro. I think it will take well into 2014 to see $25 again. Yes, indeed. I don't know if it ever did. Hey, another scammer. Wow. I'm getting a lot tonight. Hello? Cyber Current Twitcher. Hello? Hello? Drooled all over my keyboard. Just Cyber Current Twitcher. Hello? Nice stack. Literally. Thank you, Mark Nart. Appreciate that. Hello? It's going to drop off. I know it. We're going to keep it open, though, just in case. And we've got this from Hadrock. Yep, people are waking up on myself. Just have 6 months stacking. They got to woke up, and I hope you're still stacking to this day. Yes, indeed. Great video, says Backlight. Thank you, Backlight. I appreciate that. We've got MCR Fuse. They found that silver can help cure cancer better than chemotherapy and has less side effects too. Yeah, I've not seen any studies on that, but it would be nice. Nickel stacking. That is what Nixon said in 1973. They just won $1 million. That's not too much. Yes, that's right. Very good. Mrs. PPP is here on a Monday night. Good to see Mrs. Triple P. Usually that means that her hubby is 35,000 feet, maybe 40,000 feet in the air. Maybe en route to Las Vegas. I don't know. We'll see here. Red Crawler wants 100 trillion now. There you go. That'd be nice to have for sure. I've got $100 trillion in Zimbabwean dollars, but that's about it. All right. Good to see the lovely Mrs. Triple P, by the way. Good to see all of you guys here. And let's press on forward. We're answering comments from 11 years ago. We've got Quintus Eskimo Outdoors. Thanks for sharing. Thank you so much for watching, my friend. Great work, Sal. Thank you. Spitzenzy the Truth, who we haven't seen in a long time. And we've got this one here from Chumpnomsky. Chumpnomsky, that's a cool name. I like that name. It says this. Let me get over here. Back in the early 90s, I demoed a fireplace mantle and found an electricity bill for the 1960s, $2.39. Wow, that is something else. Man, what a find, for sure. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. Yeah, I've heard that vaping is more harmful. Doesn't it have like little metal particles in it? Is that the reason? Is that what they say? All right, let's see here. Papa Insfuerte says, so where was the video of Elon Musk talking about silver? It was a post, and it was linked in the description of this video. Check it out. Chumpnomsky, I still says it's redeemable for a silver dollar. Yes, indeed, that's right. But no longer is that viable. He's in the air to Ohio. He's on the way to Ohio. Nice. All right. Very, very good. Let's get back down to some of these videos about the palladium bar. I had the same probe. I've never used it when I tried writing. It would come as to you as a PM on YouTube. That's back when PMs were a thing on YouTube. It's a neat set. I hope to be able to make some nice videos by fall. Thanks again for sharing your neat palladium. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Yeah, I used to be able to send private messages on YouTube. They did away with that a number of years ago, for sure. It's been a long time. Things have really changed, for sure, on YouTube since 11 years ago. But hey, kind of wild to take a step back in memory lane. And thank you guys for joining me as we do this, by the way. My goal is to answer every single comment here on the channel. We're getting closer to the very end. Uploading review of Data Rock Control Pick. Nice. Rocky, when it hit 1,000, you weren't tempted? Yeah, I was tempted, but I did not sell. In fact, I got to 3,000 recently. I think Rocky's dead, so I might be responding to a dead person. Torgo 1969 says, nice palladium. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I bought 4 ounces December of 2010 at 500. Just sold 7 months later. Got 770. I thought it was pretty slick. Problem is that I put the money into silver in 26 right away. Then I failed to sell the silver at 48 2 months later. Arg. Hey, hindsight's 2020, but it's all good. All right, very good. Rob B is here. Good to see you. And let's move forward here. We'll see what we've got. And we've got Jay Krogstad. Nice pieces. What was the face value of the maple leaf you displayed? Thanks for sharing. I don't know. I'll have to look and see. Probably $5 is my guess if it's a 1 ounce. I like these pieces. Neat. Thank you so much. Mr. Silver up on this. And then Frugal Life says here, very interesting. I really don't know much about palladium other than its industrial uses. Yes, it is known for its industrial uses for sure. It's mostly an industrial metal. Thoughts on owning palladium on paper? I would get the physical. It's neat to hold. I guess you can if you want to do that. But even if you do, I think it's good to have a few ounces on hand. All right. Mr. Silver Monster, physical asset all the way. That's right, exactly. I'm a big physical guy. I'm very tactile. I like to touch things. That's what she said. And I Like Turtles says, some of the U.S. platinum coins, yes, they were minted currently, are proofs. But the mint has much more creative control over those coins, and some are just fantastically beautiful. Yep, they've done a fairly good job on those. Jim Shearer, 8072, is chiming in here and says the following, and I quote, I have owned silver for 30 years. I'm underwater on its value. I will not sell it, but I stopped buying after the last spike. I started buying gold in 2005 and kept going. Glad I did. Well, yes, you did very well with gold, and I kind of made a dramatic shift starting in 2017. So I totally understand that for sure. Oh, yeah. 161 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the thumbs up. It might be a tall order to ask for 200 of those, but we're going to do here a little bit on the surprise live stream here. We'll do a few more on these palladium barbs. Michael Judica, thanks for sharing the palladium. Don't own any palladium. Wish I did, but I did in that order for 10 ounce silver sunshine and 5 gram gold pamphlet. Sweet. Can't wait. Well, congratulations. He says Pam there. Thank you, sir. Very good, correcting himself. Stack and Prepper. Palladium is an industrial metal mostly used in catalytic converters in the car's exhaust system. Platinum can also be used for this, but it is much more expensive. Yes, of course, the days where it kind of flipped around, but yes, anyways. This is one of those times where Rocky is actually nice. He's very rarely nice. He's what's known as a curmudgeon. But let's see what the nice thing he says. I never had any interest in palladium until one day I noticed that it had gone from 100 to near 220. By the time I got convinced I'd take a chance, I bought 4 ounces at 268 and actually sold one at 668 last year and traded it at spot for silver. Goodbye and made, and only wish I had bought more. Thanks, nice video. Thank you. Well, thank you, Rocky. It'd be nice if him came back. Let's see. If you want to know what Rocky's like, this is Rocky's channel. And he posted a video 4 years ago. And this is what he has. This is what he sounds like. This is Rocky.
Knew I was gay late, knew I was an atheist about the same time. Went through my entire life fighting ignorance, and you get to a point where it doesn't make any sense. So
anyways, that's Rocky. All right. old curmudgeon Rocky. Thad Rocky, it would be nice to see a 1 ounce gold bullet. That would be pretty cool. I thought I responded to that comment the other day. I don't know. Anyways, G Silverman. I think that's Gold Silverman from way back when. It says this here. Yes, rhodium you can buy in bar form. And you're right, you sure can. About $1,400 an ounce from Baird & Company. I ended up buying one for $1,100 an ounce back then. Always wanted to pick some up, but my fiat doesn't stretch that far. Thought you might have some tucked away. Maybe in a future video. Can't seem to find any unobtainium, though. Cheers. Yes, indeed. I actually did. I ended up getting some or an ounce of rhodium. Have a whole playlist on it. G Silver Manny. Let me see if this is the same person I'm thinking of. No, that's a different person. This is a different. And you can see they stopped making videos 10 years ago. So yeah, it's I think that's a different person. All right, Oregon Patriot here says this: I buy silver every time I have to. I save up enough to buy at least one tube or one roll of 90% silver dimes. It's all I buy these days, and I like to see the silver to gold ratio get more realistic so I can cut back on the sheeter weight I currently have. So it's totally understandable. Yep, it would be nice to see that. I totally agree. Well, very, very good. Yeah, we have not seen Silver Honda in a long time, Rob B. I don't know where he is. I hope he's okay, Rob B. We miss Silver Honda. I might need to reach out, email, and see what's going on with him. Yeah, hope he's okay. Silver Honda, who drives a blue Honda. We miss him. Well, folks, it is about that time. I need to get off of here. I need to work on tomorrow's video. It is, the work never stops, but you guys are worth it, and I appreciate you being here. And if you don't mind, if you could go check out my video with Elon Musk and click in the link in the description of that video and check out the post, my Twitter post, my X post. And if you have a Twitter account, if you could share it and retweet it, I'd appreciate it. Trying to get the word out. So yes, thank you so much, guys. Hope you have a wonderful evening. And I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all and remind you to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Have a good night, all. Take care. See ya.